welcome back to my channel. I don't know what this is. Spirit fingers? Spirit fingers. Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. Today we have an exciting video. One of my favorite videos to film and my favorite videos to watch is a good old-fashioned Sephora haul. So I love filming these videos. It's so fun to talk about makeup, but I also love watching these videos because I like to see what people buy. So I have some goodies that I would love to show you. You know what? I was gonna go into a whole story, but let's just skip past that and get into the good stuff. So if you want to see what I picked up at Sephora, keep on watching. Okay, so I don't know that I said this earlier, but Sephora is having their annual spring savings event. So depending on what level you are, if you're a Rouge, you get 20% off, VIB 15%, Beauty Insider 10%. So that is happening right now, like right now. And hopefully when I upload this video, it's still happening. I'm trying to be that fast with this. So I've been blessed to be a Rouge member this year, which means I spent way too much money on makeup last year, but that is besides the point. So I was able to shop early, and let's just go and jump into what I got. So the first thing I picked up was, or is, this Laneige lip sleeping mask. So I have never tried Laneige, and I went into Sephora maybe like a month ago just to like get it, replenish my face wash and buy a new makeup brush, I think. And it was my birthday month, so the birthday gift was the Laneige like sample lip sleeping mask and I think a moisturizer from them. And when I tell you, this little sleeping mask has changed my life. Like, I thought I loved the Bite Beauty lip mask, which is also still very good. I still love that. But this, as soon as I tried it, I was like, I know I'm buying the full size. Like, I'm buying the full size. So I just love the scent. It's kind of sweet. Yeah, it kind of smells like candy. It has like a sweet scent. This is kind of what it looks like on the inside. It's very balmy. I just love it. It makes your lips super soft. And although it's a sleeping mask, I like to apply this throughout the day. So it just keeps your lips super soft and supple, and I am so excited about this. And I know with everything going on, people don't really like jars of things to like dip your finger into, especially throughout the day, because it might not be the most sanitary, but this comes with this little cute little applicator, which honestly, we should all have hand sanitizer in our bags these days, so it might just be easier to sanitize your hands and then put this on your lips, because I will lose this. Like, look how small this is. Look how tiny that is. I will for sure lose this. It's cute, and I'm gonna try to hold on to it for as long as I can, but it has its own little pouch. This is Laneige on it. How cute. I didn't know that they came with this. So yeah, that's the first thing I picked up. I'm excited to have the full size. I'm still working my way through the either travel size or the mini size that came with the birthday gift. So this I am excited to have. So yeah. So the next thing, okay, I kind of went a little ham on Rare Beauty because if you've been watching my channel, you know I love the eyeliner. You know I love her like face spray. I actually don't know if I've used that on camera, but if you don't know, I have it right here. This Rare Beauty, what is it called? Always an Optimist 4-in-1 spray. I actually really love this for like setting your makeup. And sometimes I use it before I put on my makeup. But anyways, so, and I've just been wanting to like continue to dip my toe into Rare Beauty. Like the aesthetics of it, I love. I love the packaging. I just like love what the brand stands for, just like clean, fresh makeup. And I just like went a little ham on it because I've just been wanting to do this for a while. So the first thing I picked up is a brush from Rare Beauty. I picked up the concealer brush. So it comes in this nice little box. And I've actually never applied my concealer with a brush. I've always used a sponge or just use my fingers. So I just thought it would be very professional of me to use a concealer brush. And just maybe, I wanted to see if it would kind of just make my concealer, I already know the answer to this, but using a sponge can take away product, we know that. And using a brush will help keep product. So I've been wanting a concealer brush, so when I put my concealer on, I don't feel like I have to go on with multiple layers because the sponge obviously will pick up some product. So this is the brush. It has, oh, let me take this plastic thing off. Wow, that's soft. Like, I'm actually really gonna enjoy that. It's a really soft brush, and I like the shape of it. I like this angle here, so it can really get nicely up under the eye. Yeah, okay, I'm taking all my makeup off so I can use this. I believe her foundation brush is very similar and has this angled situation, and I was almost gonna pick that up, but I don't know. But I'm excited to use this, and I'm excited to try it with my concealer and just see if it does what I want it to do. Are you gonna show up? Are you gonna do what I need you to do? So, okay, so next from Rare Beauty, I picked up this, and I've been wanting this for a while, is their Positive Light liquid luminizer. So it's a liquid highlight, but I'm wondering if I can mix it, maybe not this color, but I wanted something I can kind of mix with moisturizer to just kind of get that all over glow. So this is the box that it came in, just like their standard packaging. And this is the highlight or luminizer. I just love their packaging with like this little ball on top. I don't know, there's something about it that's just so clean and so cute. Like, you want to see this sitting out on your vanity. So this is the shade. I got the shade Flaunt, and it's kind of more of like a rose gold, I want to say champagne, like a rose gold champagne sort of color. I'm actually really interested to see how this applies. So this is the applicator. Hold on, so you can really see this. So this is the applicator, this doe foot applicator here. And you can kind of see a little bit of that color. Yeah. So I like the applicator, so if you were to just like dot this on your cheeks. I don't really do liquid highlights that much, or ever. So I'm really interested in this product, but this is what it looks like on my hand. And then when I go to kind of rub that in, is what it looks like there. So it's a nice like champagne-y gold. It feels more rose gold in the packaging, but that's what that looks like on my skin tone. Hopefully it's showing up. But okay, I'm gonna try this on my cheeks one more time. Maybe it just blends out that nicely, you know? Okay, I feel like I'm messing up my makeup at this point. All right, let's chill. Rub it on this side. I mean, I like that. It kind of feels like it goes from liquid to powder. You know? I feel like this could be a vibe, but I'm just not doing it right. But I definitely believe this turns into like, oh, this is for sure liquid to powder. intrigued. Like, it's pretty much gone since I like rubbed it out, but it's not sticky, it's not tacky. I don't know. I am gonna take my sponge and try and fix whatever I just jacked up. I'm very interested in this. Like, I'm gonna have to play around with that, but if it does what I think it's doing, no, I think it just messed up my makeup. Like, can you see? I feel like you can see a little bit of it right here, but this probably shouldn't have been put on after all of my powders, so I messed up my own makeup. Okay, moving on. So the next two things I picked up from Rare Beauty, I picked up some of their Stay Vulnerable liquid eyeshadows. I picked up 2 shades, just something very springy. So I wanted something, I wanted more like an everyday color, and then I wanted something more light for spring. I've been seeing a lot of peach makeup looks, and I've been wanting to play around with that. So the first color is in the shade Nearly Mauve, or Mauve, however you pronounce it. Nearly Mauve, and this is the packaging. So it just says Rare Beauty. It has this pink top, and I love it because it's like flat on the bottom, and then it's flat here. So when you put it on your counter, it won't roll. And I believe that was the intent of this. So it wasn't just a round tube, it was like flat, so it's not gonna roll off your counter. So I think that was a kind of clever design there, thoughtful. And then, let's see, does it still twist? Let's see what the applicator's looking like. So this is the applicator. It's similar to the highlight in the sense that it has this like, it's a doe foot, but it's angled, if you can tell. So I'm really, really excited about that. I like this color. It reminds me of like a lipstick applicator. So I'm gonna swatch it on the back of my hand right here. So. Ooh. This reminds me of a lipstick. Okay, does anybody remember that Stila lipstick, liquid lipstick that was like super popular like way back in the day? This is what that kind of reminds me of. So that's the shade Nearly Mauve. And I'm gonna try and blend it out with my finger and see what happens. Hopefully I didn't wait too long, but. It's actually blending out really nicely. Like, this seems super easy to work with. I do feel like you'd have to do multiple coats to kind of get a strong enough, like, I mean, the pigment is there, like you can definitely see it, but I feel like you would have to do, well, maybe not, like another coat on top of that just to see the pigment more. So that's Nearly Mauve, and that's kind of what it looks like when it's blended out on my skin tone. Oh, I like that. I think I kind of like that it's a little more sheer. And it's not super sheer, but for like a quick everyday, you can just swipe this on your eye and just like buff it out with a brush or your finger, and boom, you're done. Like, I'm kind of into that. And I like that color. Like, that's a good, I'm putting it up to my eye. I like that color. That's a good, like, everyday kind of mauve. Okay. So that's Nearly Mauve. And then the next shade I picked up was Nearly Apricot. So again, I wanted this one more for like those springy looks. I wanted something a little bit lighter, a little bit more peachier. So I actually don't know how this is gonna look on my skin tone, so I'm a little concerned about that, but we're gonna see. If not, I'll take it back. So same packaging, same like flat edge. Doe foot, and then I will swatch this one here. So it's very similar to Nearly Mauve, but more pink. I don't know if my lighting in the camera is doing any justice, but this is Nearly Mauve, and then this is Apricot. It feels darker on camera, but this is way more like pink in person. So I'm gonna blend this one out and see what that's looking like. But I think this is gonna give what she's meant to give in the springtime. It looks so like, I'm gonna be very interested to see what this one looks like on my eye. It's hard to tell on my hand now, but Nearly Mauve, Nearly Apricot. It's so hard to tell. I mean, it's similar to Nearly Mauve. So just kind of like looking at it at the back of my hand and blending it out with my finger, I feel as though you'd have to do multiple coats, because you can see a little bit of color payoff, but you can see how like splotchy it is. So you definitely have to like apply quite a few. Well, I won't say quite a few, but another coat on top of this. Like one is not enough. So I don't know, I'm kind of interested to play around with that, because if it does what I think it's gonna do, like if I can layer this up and just blend it out with my finger, like that would make like such an easy eye look. And if you don't know, I'm all about making life easy. So if I can get some eyeshadow that I can just swipe on, blend it out with my finger and be done, I'm okay with that. The last thing I picked up from Rare Beauty is their Soft Pinch Matte Liquid Blush. So the other thing I've been kind of wanting to play with is more cream products, like cream blushes, cream bronzer, which I haven't picked one up, but because it makes me a little nervous. Like I like powder, like it stays all day, but getting and trying new things, you know. So this is what it looks like. Again, with the super cute like top or lid or applicator or whatever you want to call it. And then I got the shade Love. So out of all the shades, I felt like this was the most everyday for me. The other ones felt a little loud, which from the reviews I've seen, like you can blend them out beautifully. But this one felt like the most like everyday, perfect for my skin tone. Yeah, so this is the shade Love. And again, it's one of these like big applicators. There's a lot of product on the end of here. One of those applicators that has a slanted edge, which is hard to see because there's so much product here. And I just love this color. It's kind of like a terracotta, like a burnt orange, reddish clay. I just did a little bit on the back of my hand. Ooh. Oh, that formula, like, oh my goodness. Like, it's so, like, buttery soft. Like, that's definitely cream to powder. Like, that's powder now. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. And a little bit goes a long way. But I love that. Honestly, I feel like this is what the eyeshadow formula needs to be. I haven't even used the eyeshadow formula, but the difference, yeah, I'm so gonna use this on my eyes. Like, that's pretty. Yeah, I like that a lot. Like holding it up to my cheeks. Yeah, that's a really, really pretty shade. I like that. This for sure is what I wished the eyeshadow formula would have been. I'm not gonna write the eyeshadow formula off just yet, but this just feels better? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything yet because I haven't tried it and actually like used it the way it was intended to be used, but this is pretty. I like that. Wow, what a good choice, Courtney. Wow. Good job. Good job. So these blushes I have been loving. Like, I've been using one in like my everyday makeup routine. So I'm happy to pick up another one, and I actually want one more. But this is the Sephora Soft Matte Blush, and I got the shade Sweet Pea. So I already have the shade, what is it? I already have the shade Poppy, and that's what I have on my cheeks right now. But, so this is Poppy. Nice, pretty, like, everyday. So I wanted to pick up some more because the formula is crazy pigmented, and for the price, the quality is outstanding. So this is the shade Poppy, just something a little more pink. Again, I'm trying to like push myself out of my comfort zone, so typically I wouldn't reach for this or I wouldn't buy something like this because I just feel like pink is not, so not my girl. I'm more into like those warm, like brown shades. So that is Poppy, or no, Sweet Pea, sorry, that is Sweet Pea. Okay, so the next thing I picked up was the Sephora crease brush in the number 26. I've heard such good things about Sephora brushes, so I just decided to pick up a new blending brush or a crease brush. The ones I've had, I have one from like NYX and from Morphe, and I've had them for such a long time that it was just time for a new one. So I decided to try this brush. This is what it looks like, a number 26, and this is the back. It just says Pro Crease 26 on it. So it did come with this little plastic thing on, but I've already taken this out of the box to look at it. So it's just nice and soft. The bristles are soft. I'm excited to actually use this. So it's always nice to have a new brush. Okay. All right, so that is everything I picked up at Sephora. I did buy some other things, some other beauty products that I'll sneak in here. So Ulta was having their, I don't even know what their event is called, their beauty sales event. I don't know what that thing is called, forgive me, but they just had their little savings event that they have, I think twice a year. So, and on that day, what day was that? It doesn't even matter, but they had a day where they had the Brow Wiz for 50% off. So I picked up two, you know, because you're about to stock up. This is my favorite brow pencil, and I always get the shade dark brown. So nothing exciting here. I just bought two of the Brow Wiz. I would have got three, but there was a purchase limit. You can only buy two. So I was like, you know what, it's fine. I already have two that I'm working on, so I don't need 5. So I picked that up, and then also they had the Benefit Roller Lash, also 50% off, so I bought that. I actually haven't used the Benefit Roller Lash in quite some time. I remember getting like a trial size or the travel size of it and loving it, and then I never bought the large full size. So I'm actually excited to have the full size because I remember it being like super good. I loved that the applicator on here is, I don't want to open it because once you open a mascara, like it goes bad 3 months after that. So if you don't intend to use it, here's a helpful tip. If you buy a mascara, you don't intend to use it right away, do not open it until you're ready to use it because it will dry out and go bad within 3 months. Yeah, mascaras usually only last 3 to 6 months, so don't open it until you're ready to use it. Okay? So, but the wand on this, oh, they have a picture on the back. It's like curled, so it really like when I say it grips your lashes, like it seriously grips your lashes. So hopefully you can see that, but that's the wand. And when I had the travel size of this, my lashes have never looked better. And then I kind of forgot about it and just have never picked it back up, but she's back and I'm excited to start using her again. So that's what I got at Ulta, and then I picked up a couple of things at Nordstrom. I know, listen, story time. If you made it this far, thank you. So I'm gonna insert a story time here. Not really a story time, but listen, so the first thing I picked up at Nordstrom was this MAC strobe cream. This is the box. So this purchase was inspired / influenced by one of my favorite YouTubers. Her name is Alana Davison. I love her videos. I just like her personality. She's so cool. She's like effortless. Like her makeup was always like so like easy and beautiful, and I just love her looks. And she raves about the MAC strobe cream. Now this, the way she uses it, I believe she either mixes it with her moisturizer or she puts it on after she moisturizes. So that's kind of what I was hoping for. It's like an all over glow that I can mix with my moisturizer. And just have like a nice healthy glow, and like even be able to use this when I don't want to put on makeup, but like have this like highlighty effect mixed into like my moisturizer. So I'm moisturized, I'm glowing, I just look healthy and beautiful. So that's kind of what I was going for with this, or what I want to go for with this. And I got the shade, excuse me, I got the shade Peach Light. So I'm gonna put some in the back of my hand and see what it looks like. Yeah, it's just like a little squeezy tube here. Oh, interesting. I got Peach Light, but it comes out white. So this is how it comes out. So, oh, can you see that? It actually, like, as you blend it in, it blends like this peachy rose gold color. Interesting. Oh yeah, I'm excited about this. Like I definitely want to use this. I feel like that's what the intent is for this product, is to use it before you put on makeup. So I'm very intrigued by that. Yeah, I'm excited to try this. So thank you, shout out to Alana Davison again. Yeah, I'm excited about this. So the last two products, well, one of these products was also inspired by Alana Davison. So girl, I gotta stop watching her videos. But they are two Charlotte Tilbury products. Let's talk about this one first. So the first Charlotte Tilbury product I picked up was the Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder. So it's basically a setting powder, and Alana Davison raves about this. It's like her favorite powder, and I've been watching her videos for, okay, one second. I might have to take this back. But I've been watching her videos for a while, and she raves about this. So this is what the packaging looks like. I mean, it's gorgeous, like hello. And I picked up the shade number 3 in tan. And when I was buying this, I kind of went back and forth because I ordered this online, and based on the photos that were online, there was a deep shade and there was a tan shade. Then there's two other lighter shades. And the tan shade, they showed like a black woman, my complexion. And then deep was a darker skinned black woman. And I was like, okay, but like the powder itself, like the deep didn't look that deep. I was like, that doesn't really make sense, but I'm gonna go with the photos. And like just opening this looks real light. This looks really light. So this is the shade. But I'm trying not to judge it by the color because, one second, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so I'm trying not to judge it by the color because this is the Charlotte Tilbury powder, right? That's tan. So I'm like, that is too light. I don't know about that. But this is the Fenty Beauty powder foundation that I love and actually matches my skin tone. Although, I will say I feel like I need a deeper shade because summer's coming up and your girl has to be outside. And I don't think this will be my summer shade. So anyways, but this is the Fenty Beauty powder foundation. So, I don't know, I'm just gonna try it, and if it doesn't work, then, but the reviews for this are actually really, really good for this powder. Okay, so these are the two side by side. So this is a little bit deeper. But the other thing I have to remember is it's not really foundation. It's more like a blurring powder or a setting powder. So I'll just have to try it, and if it doesn't work, I will exchange it for the deep shade, but that's a little upsetting if the deep shade is me. That's a whole other conversation. But yeah, so, you know, I'm not gonna knock it till I try it, but she raves about this so much, and she says it just like blurs your pores. It just gives you that airbrushed, flawless finish, hence the name. But it just makes your skin look so smooth. Like, they say it's like a filter for your face. So it just makes it that smooth and makes any pores or texture just kind of like blur away. So that's why I wanted to pick this up and try it. The color is making me a little nervous, but I haven't tried it yet, so I will not talk bad about it. But the packaging, the packaging is just so luxurious. Like, I love this like shiny, like rose gold packaging. Like, so bouge. I love it. And then the very last thing that I picked up is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Vanish Under Eye and Face Cheat. It's a color corrector. Charlotte Tilbury color corrector. Like, the name's too long. But it's an under eye color corrector. Okay, so I opened this upside down, and like when you open it, this is what it looks like. Yeah, there's nothing in there. That's what it looks like. But you have to like take this piece out. I was like, wait a minute. I think I was robbed. Anyways, so also this is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Because obviously when you buy things online, like they blow it up so you can see it up close. But I thought this was gonna be the same size as this, which it's not. It's a lot smaller. But it's kind of cute and compact. So you probably don't know this, but I've been wanting a color corrector for, oh, it's a powder. I've been wanting a color corrector for a long time. Just because you can probably see under my eyes, like I have dark circles here, and just doing concealer alone does not do enough to cover it. Sorry, my camera cut off. But so just doing concealer alone does not do enough to cover them. So two things. So that's why I wanted to try the, where did I put it? Well, that's why I wanted to try the concealer brush from Rare Beauty, so I could stop using a sponge to put my concealer on. And then I want to try a color corrector, so that way it won't look gray under my eyes and I'll get that brightness. So I picked up this in the shade number 3 Tan. So there is one that's way more red than this. So this was like the second one. I think there's 4 total. So this was number 3 Tan. So there's a 4th one that's way more red. But this one I thought would be good for me for under the eyes. But what I'm surprised about is that this is actually a powder. I thought this was a cream online, but that's just me not reading product descriptions. But this is a powder. Yeah, so the reviews were okay. There was mixed reviews. Like some people raved about it and some people felt like it didn't do anything. Some people said it was too sheer. I don't know. So I'm gonna try it and see how it works out. But yeah, I'm actually really excited about this because I've been wanting a color corrector for a while. So that is it, fam. That is everything that I picked up in this massive beauty haul from Sephora, Nordstrom, Ulta, all the things, all the places. But that is everything that I picked up. So yeah, I'm excited to play around with some new makeup, create some new looks for spring, something easy, something fun, something fresh. So I'm just excited to, you know, revamp my beauty stash with some newness. So I'm excited. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below if you want to see more beauty and makeup videos like this. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.